Do, Buzz.
Okay, cut. This has gotten way out of hand. Everything was going on fine here in,
South Bend here.
right, South Bend. Everything was going along fine. And then one of our guests goes backstage and has a heart attack or some other fatal ailment. Everybody starts freaking out, crying foul play and suspects and murder. And then you two walk out here, ruin the whole flow we had going with your so-called investigation. What do you have to go on, huh? She wasn't shot, she wasn't stabbed, she wasn't anything. The only thing she was mad. She got mad and walked off the show. It happens all the time.
What happens all the time?
What?
What happens all the time?
Well, stuff. Stuff happens all the time. People die all the time. There doesn't have to be any reason.
Well, Ricky, I did take a class in philosophy once. And we discussed that very issue. But in this case, I must digress, because the issues regarding tonight's events should be one of cause and effect. The effect was Mrs. St. South's death, and this was the cause.
Oh, that's the thing she had in her hand. Remember when I was telling you she had a thing in her hand? Well, that thing is the thing.
Yes. Correct. And she used it to wipe her hands right before she died.
So, my Uncle Bertie used a weed whacker before he died. Just keeled over out whacking the weeds. Couldn't pry the thing out of his hands, had to bury him with it.
Okay, so the towelette was the last thing she used. She used it to wipe her hands, so?
Well, Ricky, as you recall, she didn't even have one. I didn't have any towelettes. So where did this one come from?
Well, maybe she used one of yours.
No, Ricky. She did not use one of mine. Because when I left her to see if I could find someone to go get some, I didn't have the proper towelettes. I left them in my book bag.
Well, maybe she found one after you left.
Maybe someone gave her one.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Somebody gave her one.
And maybe someone tainted the towelette with an extract of the Ubangie River newt. The Ubangie River newt. It's an extract. It's an extract from the Congo region, and it's a lizard indigenous to the Congo region.
Yeah, I saw something about that on the Discovery Channel. They got like poison spit or something, don't they?
Correct, Mrs. Buffet. You see, this towelette, it is the expectorant of the Ubangie River newt, and it's highly toxic. In fact, deadly. Even a small amount placed on the epidermis can be fatal.
What did she just say? Are there any subtitles down there or what?
I think she said if the newt spits, don't wear it.
Okay, hold on a second. The Ubangie River newt? Well, who ever heard of that?
Well, we did, Ricky.
We did?
Sure. Back when we did that apartheid special in South Africa, remember with Jimmy Walker and Nipsey Russell? Rest his soul. Remember, there was this darling native man telling us about the dangerous newt.
Oh, I thought he meant Gingrich.
No, silly. He showed us all the poisonous stuff in the area. Remember? The plants, and the lizards, and the snakes, and the restaurants.
Let me get this straight. Somebody had this river lizard spit on one of those towelettes and then gave it to Phoebe? Are you crazy? Do you know how far-fetched that sounds? Are you some kind of spitting river lizard expert or something?
Well, Ricky, I did take a class in zoology once. And I recall that the odor emitted from the Ubangie River newt has this distinct aroma of stale mangoes.
Ugh.
Oh, get that stuff away from me. Mangoes give me migraines.
No, really, it's okay. The odor is harmless. You just can't get any on your skin. If you do, it paralyzes your respiratory system and you die instantly.
Yes! Yes! The towelette. I'm picking up some strong psychic waves from the bag. Or maybe they're psychic particles. They're either waves or particles. Some fuzzy combination of both.
Somebody just shoot me.
Bad evil towelette bag.
Thank you, Miss Ethereal, but we've already ascertained that information.
But where did she get it? You said she didn't have any towelettes, and none of us could have given them to her. We were all out here.
That is except for Miss Ethereal.
Me?
You were off stage for a brief interval, am I correct?
Yes, she was off clearing her channels or something new agey like that.
Mr. Officer Buzz, I swear to whatever deity or deities you may follow, that I didn't do anything while I was gone. I mean, yes, there are times when I'm meditating, and I'm out there on the spirit plane, and I'm unaware of what my body may be doing at the time. But let's